Well, welcome to another episode of Ask the Scientist. My name is Dr. Jeff Golini, and this show is about busting myths and bringing you the truth. Anyway, constantly I get asked, how do I build biceps? And many of you always say something to the nature of, I just can't get my biceps to grow. Incorrect. You do not know how to train those biceps correctly. They're a muscle. How can you not get that muscle to grow? So I'm going to give you some of Dr. Jeff's tips to building those big, beautiful biceps. The curls for the girls, as we used to say in the good old days. Anyway, my favorite exercise to start off with are seated dumbbell curls. Now, I like to go dumbbell and I like to be seated because, again, you've got to put the emphasis on the bicep. Too many people try to handle way too much weight. You're using barbells or easy curl bars, you're swinging, you're using your legs and your back to impress people with a whole lot of weight. That's why you don't get your biceps to grow. Find a bench that actually has a back on it if you've got one of those in your gym, and you're going to alternate right hand, left hand. Don't try to swing them up. You're going to bring one at a time. You're going to curl your wrist out. You're going to be thinking about that bicep because that's the muscle we want to work. All the way down, full extension, all the way up. Now I'm looking for about 10 to 15 reps, 5 sets. First set, just get the blood flowing. After that, you're going to increase the weight so that when you get to your 5th set, you should barely be able to get that 10th, 11th, 12th rep. Maybe you've got to have a training partner spot you. The way to spot is actually for them to be on the front side and to hold that dumbbell and help you get it up. After that, I like to go to more what I call my peaking exercises. That would be a preacher bench. And again, I like to use a dumbbell on that preacher bench, allowing each arm to work individually. Same principle, all the way down. Now I don't care whether it's a seated preacher bench or a standing. Again, with this movement, your elbow is locked down, your arm is on the bench. Again, don't try to use so much weight where you're jerking, you're bringing your arm off the bench. This should be a controlled movement down, controlled up, you squeeze at the top. You gotta put your mind inside that bicep. If you've got a little egg, you gotta picture a coconut, man. You gotta picture that thing growing as you're training it. Feel that burn, 5 sets, 10 to 15 reps. Increase the weight on each set. Now, what I like to do is alternate my grip. So the first one, I will move my hand all the way to the outside of that dumbbell, and then I'll move it back to the middle on the second one, move it all the way inside. And what that does is it just puts a little more emphasis either on the outside, the inside. I think you'll like that. Then I like to finish up with either cable concentration curls or seated concentration curls. Either way, you're doing one arm at a time. Now, a seated concentration curl, you're going to be sitting on a bench. You're going to put your elbow on your knee. So basically, you'll be bending over, putting your elbow against your knee. And now you're going to be bringing that dumbbell up slowly, squeezing, twisting your arm out as you come up. This is similar to a preacher, just a different angle. This one really will give you that peak that you're looking for. Again, that bicep is a small muscle, but there's different ways to attack it. Now again, I'm looking at about 15 reps times 5 sets. You don't need a lot of weight by the time you get here. Your bicep should be fried from your first 2 exercises. Good movements, full extension, come all the way up, go slow. I guarantee you, if you follow this and you're on a good supplement and eating program, you will grow your biceps. Anyway, I hope that helps, and I will catch you next time. Take care.